Hi, Jenny here. Today we're going to do something a bit different. We're going to talk about spraying the garden with EM, with effective microorganisms. And these are the same microbes that are in the bokashi bran, but they're in liquid form. You can get hold of them in every country. They come in different shapes and sizes. And it's a little bit like the bokashi juice, except that bokashi juice has the nutrients from the food waste and it's a little bit hard to measure. The EM is very controlled and specific, and you can actually dose your garden with these microbes. We'll talk more another day about the reasons why you would do that, but and a lot of the different dosages and recipes for different things. But the basic rule of thumb is that you actually can't use too much EM in your garden, so you can spray it every week if you like. You can spray it every second week, once a month. The more systematically you do this during the growing season, which is spring and summer, autumn here in Scandinavia, you will bring life into your garden, and that's the most valuable thing there is, by spreading good microbes that will help take care of the soil and help process organic matter in the garden. Anyway, today's thing, I'm a little bit excited because I've just got this spray, and this is something I've wanted for a long time. So this is quite an expensive spray bottle, like €40 or something like that. It's Birchmeier, it's a Swiss brand. I think it will be quite good quality and worth the money, but we have to find out. The thing is, you can connect it to the hose here using the standard hose fitting, and it will spray out here with the EM, which you put in here, or the bokashi juice, depending on. So this will be dosed automatically as you spray. And on the dial here, you can decide what percentage you want. If you want 1% or 0.5%, or whatever is the setting that you want, and it apparently works that out. The thing that's quite smart with this is that on the uptake, there's a little filter nozzle, and that is something I was worried about, because in the bokashi liquid you have little bits and pieces of this and that, and you don't want to get that up into the tubes. So I think this should work quite well. So what I'm going to do, and I'll show you the actual spraying another day, but this is just unpacking things. It's a bit fun. This is the microfilm that we use here in Europe. It's activated EMA. It might also be called EMA. You can make it yourself, and one of these days I'll go through the recipe with you for how to do that. But whatever is available in your country, this is the EMA. And what we'll do is pour a dosage of that into here, like maybe 1 litre or 0.5 litre or whatever, and I'll spray it through the garden. The alternative to this, and why I'm excited about getting this spray, is that I've always been using a watering can like this. And the dosage is still the same thing, it's 1%. And this is 1% of that. This is 1 decilitre, which is a measure we use in Europe, but I think in other parts of the world it's called 100 millilitres. It's 1/10 of a litre, basically, and this is a 10-litre watering can, therefore you have 1% dosage. The problem is, when you do this, it works fine, when you spray it out over the garden, but it's just a lot of filling, carrying, filling, carrying, filling, carrying. So I'm a bit excited about doing this, and I'm going to spray everything in my garden, maybe, every second Sunday, I think, from now on for the next 3 or 4 months, and it will make a difference. You maybe don't see it directly, but it just gradually over time, the more EM you get into a garden, the more fertile it will become. And if you really want to test, you could do 2 different areas or work out some experiment for yourself. So, new toy for today, and I will come back to talk about the different types of EM that exist, specific dosages for different parts of the garden, and how to use that. Also how to make your own activated EM. Here we go.